some Crazyhouse against Antic, who's a very good player. Okay. So it's not going to be d4, d5. Okay, so my bishop's under attack. I could take it and then move my bishop out of the way. Takes, if I take takes, queen takes. This is something I'm going to consider. So if I take, knight takes, queen, king takes, is there anything? Kind of very aggressive. Okay, so he's attacking this pawn, which I'm feeling a little bit concerned about. Maybe I shouldn't be, but I am. And I seem to have got myself into an e4, e5 type position, which also gives me cause for concern. Takes, or knight takes pawn, attack the queen. So I don't like this. I'm going to do this. So it gives me cause for concern because I'm a d4, d5 player, and I seem to have ended up in an e4, e5 kind of position. Makes me think what happened there. If I take, it'll just free up this knight, and then the bishop will develop and all kinds of other things. So I don't like that. Okay, you win. He's winning this pawn. Okay, there's nothing. He's winning that pawn, and not only that, but the bishop is also getting trapped, which is rather unpleasant. Because a pawn is landing here. Okay, so if I go queen here, maybe I can pick up this pawn. That's what I'm thinking. But it's also causing me cause for concern because of a pawn drop here. Even if I take this pawn, still a pawn drop here could be a concern. So I'm feeling like this, like my position's just gone to pot. Hi there, Chuck Moulton, and hi there, Ahead OTG. Wow, both strong ZH players. Pawn is landing here, and I don't like my position. What have I done? And if he does this, takes, it's just, yeah, I mean, I just feel like I'm losing already. Okay, so if I go queen here, pawn here, I could just slide across. Takes. Okay, I mean, I do not like this at all. But it's like the best I can see right now. Now I can't take with this pawn, or the knight will drop on this square. So I'm going to take with that one. And I'm hoping to recapture here if I get a chance. Now, will I get a chance? At least I didn't lose the piece with the pawn, with a pawn there, so that's some sort of consolation. Got cheap tricks with bishop here and trying to do something there. Okay, so now I can't take this pawn because swap, and the knight will come in and this square isn't defended, so that will be mating very soon. But I can go queen takes pawn check, which he could just block. That could be possible. Now, what do I need? I need, I go pawn here, does that work? He just does queen takes. It doesn't really work. And if I do something like a knight here, he's got a bishop here. That doesn't really work either. But I could take, and then queen back. I mean, I might do that. I mean, did I have a better idea? I need to keep some kind of initiative, if at all possible. A knight drop here might have also been possible. Not sure if it was with the threat of a pawn drop here. Not sure if there's anything to it, but I kind of want to block off this file, which this accomplishes. Okay, but he could take back with the queen. I hadn't considered that. Okay. Oh, I'm really short on time. Okay. Oh, I don't have a knight. That's bad. Okay, so I'm going to go... Huh. There, he might give me a knight now, which is nice. Or he might move aside. He decides to move aside. If I go pawn there, he just takes it. So that doesn't give me anything. So I'm just going to do this, and that square is covered, and this just gives me some back rank protection, and he doesn't have diagonals. I think I'm okay temporarily. Picking up a knight at some point will be useful, though. Okay, so he's threatening this. So I'm just going to do this to protect and also attack. He's attacking it again and attacking it a third time. Okay, I'll just do this. Okay, got to be careful about this square. It's nicely defended. Okay. Ooh, so what's that doing? I can tell him to get a lot over that reduces the coverage on here. And what else could I do? That's quite nice. Okay, what do I do? Okay, I'm just going to just chase that knight away. I don't think that was right. It just feels wrong. Okay, I'll take that. Oh, so now he's got a double. That doesn't feel right. Yeah, something felt wrong there, but okay. He's now got knight takes rook, but at least I've got knights in hand. 2 knights, looks dangerous. So it means I think he can't afford to just take off the rook. I think he needs to go for an attack. But maybe just a pawn here will be enough. I don't think that will work. Let's see, maybe it will. Yeah, I mean, this might be enough for him. But I think pawn here was mating. Draws me out, and then... Okay. Okay, knight here, check. Knight here, check, and the queen now coming in. Oh, maybe I haven't got quite enough. Oh. Okay, that's bad. Okay, I've got to pick up that knight. And I'm threatening now a knight here. And this knight's providing a nice dark square coverage, temporarily. Yeah, that wasn't quite as smooth as I was hoping. Is there anything? So knight is quite a serious threat, so he's going to try and defend it. How does he defend it? With the queen. Okay, he just defends it by sending that knight off. So now it's no longer a threat. Fair enough. Right, okay, so I could go knight takes bishop. But then the knight takes bishop looks quite nice, because if he takes the queen, I'm taking the rook with check. Feels like a nice thing to do. Okay, but if he takes the bishop, okay, if he does bishop, I gotta take that bishop. And now I'm losing the queen, aren't I? Hadn't thought about this. Ooh, okay, so feels like I have to run. And he's winning my queen. I don't really have anything. Yeah, so I think he's got me this game. Okay, so where's that queen going? It's... What if I do this, though? Oh, and then my back rank is weak. No, the knights are covering the back rank. So I'm not sure. And then this knight is covering this key square here. Okay, so I can go... Oh, I see, it's not covering it anymore once he takes it. Oh, that's a nice move. And if I run, yeah, I can't run because he's just got another. No, he hasn't got another. It's knight, knight. And now I'm still threatening bishop takes queen. But he's got lots of knights. I can run. I've got 12 seconds. Time travel is always my problem. Okay, let's see. Okay, so he's... What's he trying to do? Don't know. Eek, eek, he got me. Yeah. Yeah, well done. Rematch. So sorry, I haven't been following the chat. You should follow on Twitch for Bughouse streams. I was just playing with LazyMD a few minutes ago. And watch your time. Yeah, time. It's actually we're playing quite slow, but couldn't really watch the stream too closely. Okay, so we've played this line before, and I completely failed at finding the right moves. So the idea of this, I'm attacking both the pawn and the bishop at the same time, so he has to do this. This is a line which should be good for black, but I've never really properly studied how to play it as black, so I just know the first few moves and I haven't really properly worked out for myself how to play the opening afterwards. And he ends up sacking the queen here and winning the queen back, and it's a very sharp line. I really need to go away and study how to play it, because what we're going to get here is, yeah, okay, we're not going to get that. If that's the best move. Okay, I can go queen takes pawn check. I don't know. I just always mess up and I don't know what I'm doing. The queen just gets chased around the park and I don't know how to get it out. This is the problem I always have. So what do? I could go queen takes rook. Yeah, I could go queen takes rook and then pawn takes knight. I mean, that would be sensible. It's not the best, but it's something. You could go knight takes pawn though, but I can cover. I can cover by moving the bishop. Then he's got another knight in hand to drop a knight here, which I'm slightly concerned about. So then you could take the rook, and then this is a problem. So I have to go either here or here. Now I haven't got a queen in hand. Bishop here, what would he do? Just knight takes rook. Then what do? I've got two knights there, so I could go knight here, check. Takes knight here, check. Okay, I'm going to go for this just because it looks interesting. Now I've got time, so let's analyze it. The idea is I want to go knight here, check. And if he moves into here, I've got pawn takes pawn, reveal check, and then taking the rook. So he doesn't want to go that way, so he will at some point go this way. But then I've got pawn takes pawn, check. Takes pawn. King takes pawn, bishop. And I have enough pawns to mate him. So I think this is going to be mating. It is, a knight's dropping here. Ah, he can come forward. Darn. So although I'm taking the rook, it's not with check. This is concerning. So I'm not sure after all. Because I'm hoping these two bishops provide coverage. Because you can go pawn here, but what then next? He goes straight for the queen there. Okay. Okay. Then I go rook here. Knight there. Okay. So he's got knights and bishops and all kinds of stuff. Okay, so if I go here, he can just take the rook, takes, and rook here is checkmate. So I have to go up. Oh dear. So I have to go here. What am I doing? So here or here, and I've got nowhere more to run, so he got me. One here's checkmate, isn't it? Is it? Not quite, but it is about to be. Yep, good game. Yeah, I don't know how to play. I need to learn how to play that line, basically. So, hey, chess with Chris, says Chuck Moulton. So is he watching? I can't see. Okay. Okay, I don't want to get into an e4, e5. How to avoid e4, e5? Let me think. Okay, I'm going to push this one. Ah, interesting. So it's like the opposite of the French. Keeps his bishop trapped in. Quite like that. I'm just going to secure the base of that pawn chain. The castle. I think this bishop's quite doing a good job eyeing stuff. Oh, maybe the bishop belonged here. But anyways. Now pondering what I can do to improve my position. Now this is bad because he could have just taken this pawn actually. I think. And if I take back, he wins the bishop for free. So that was a mistake. But yeah, so I'm not liking the way I've set this up. I'm going to take this off. At least that relieves pressure on e4. And then I'm going to do this. I don't have a similar trick here because if I did knight takes pawn, he just takes my bishop, takes back, and then takes the knight. So I don't think I've got a similar trick. Okay, so he doubles up on that. This knight doesn't really have anywhere to go. So I'm feeling like I'm lacking moves in this position, which is good for him. So I'll just dump pieces on. I think knights would be good because it's a closed position, but not quite sure what to do with them. So I thought what I needed was when my bishop was here was a pawn here, but didn't have pawns. Is it of any value in a piece like takes? No, not really. He has that, or that. So his plan is just to sack, which is very reasonable. So I'll do this. And I need to ponder whether I want to take it back, I think. So I'm thinking of going knight here, but then he's winning. He's winning this pawn, or he's deflecting. So instead of that, I'm going to go here. I've got to decide whether I want to take back the pawn or the knight. So I go knight here, then that feels more like something interesting. So the queen is providing coverage now with this. Oh, I had a pawn that I could have taken there, but yeah, I'm trying to think about. So if he takes the bishop, what have I got? Knight takes bishop, queen takes, pawn takes. Not sure about that. Okay, so he takes the bishop. So I've got now a mate in one threat, which he's going to dissolve very reasonably. If I take with the pawn, then I could take with the pawn. Or I could take with the queen, because I want a knight really on here. But the problem is, if I take with the queen, he's got a bishop drop here, which is annoying. So I'm going to take with the pawn, even though it looks weird. Right, I'm quite glad to get my queen out of there anyway. So I just step it back, but the problem is he might just, no, that square is covered. That's okay. No. Knight here is a threat, but not a serious one. He can just step to one side. Knight here is an interesting idea. Yeah, knight here is a very good idea, because it takes. Ooh, okay. Interesting. So I really want to take that back. Can I not take it back? Just feel like no. I was thinking knight here. I didn't realize this knight is covering this. I just don't want him to go. I don't want him to get in. So I've got a minute on the clock, and what can I do here? I could put a pawn in here, or I could put a knight here. I'm going to put a pawn here. Just try and. Okay, I feel like I've lost a piece, but I feel like there's potential. Pawn takes pawn, rook takes pawn. Okay, so he just evades. If I go queen here, I'm threatening queen takes knight, but that's not my purpose exactly. What I wanted was, what about knight here? And the threat of knight takes queen. Is that a serious threat? If knight takes queen, knight takes queen, and the threat is queen, yeah, that feels like a serious threat. Rook takes knight, queen takes. I've only got one knight. He's taking back the knight, queen there, check. Yeah. Well, that knight takes rook. What if he just does knight takes knight? Knight takes knight, I don't know what to do. Knight takes knight. Yeah, then I can't do anything. Yeah. Okay, I feel like I've sacked too heavily. He's only got one knight, but still, he's threatening knight coming in, and I don't really have a good defense. Darn. What do I do? I don't know what to do. Oh, yeah, I don't have anything, I think. Yeah. Okay. Why am I playing this line that I don't know how to play? That is the question. I guess in the hope that one day I'll figure out how to play it. So this I want to defend. So I played this particular line against Jan Lee yesterday, or day before yesterday, in the Upper Wayzen Marathon. Okay, so I could do this. It was exactly this sort of line. But I've never really properly studied the opening, so it's just like, I know this, I just know the first few moves, but I haven't experimented enough more deeply. So I could take the bishop, check, and then I could take the pawn, which is a serious threat. So he has to pay attention to it. And he could go knight takes pawn just to try and save something from that knight. It's perfectly reasonable and avoids me getting a tempo on his bishop. Okay, he goes this way. I'll take that. Now he's got to save the rook, and it either goes to here or to here. Okay. Now, this pawn is clearly well defended. What if I dropped a bishop here, pinning the queen to the king? He would block it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is this. Just picking up a rook, potentially. And also threatening to promote if he doesn't take it. So yeah, taking this seems wise. Now I can take this. Or is anything else even better, like a rook drop? No, because then you could defend. I mean, you can't defend, but okay, pawn, knight. I could also drop a pawn somewhere. Is there anything even smarter that I could do? I think knight takes pawn is good. Rook, I'm considering rook here, check with a block, but I'm just going to go knight takes pawn. Okay, now in this position, I could pick up the knight immediately, or I could go rook here, check first, and then pick up the knight, but then the knight would actually come back. So that's not good. It would come back, but then I pick up the bishop. And I keep the queen maybe a little bit safer. So if I go rook here, and if he does pawn, then I can go queen takes knight. And that uses up one of his pawns. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I'm going to go with this. So now I'm going to take the knight. So it's threatening both his bishops at once. Well, no, it's not. This bishop's protected. So you could just castle. And then I just pick up this one. Okay. So now I can castle, which is fair enough. I could take the bishop. Queen takes the other bishop. That's a possibility. So I've got two knights. What else could I do in this position? I could also go rook takes bishop. Pawn takes. What else could I do? I could go queen takes bishop. I could sack my queen. That avoids. No, I think that. That avoids sort of the queen coming out with the queen here threats immediately. Or I could just try and play this slow and say there's no need for me to go hell for leather immediately, just withdraw the queen. So which one should I do? If I withdraw, he has to withdraw the bishop, and then his bishop's hanging. So yeah, I'm going to withdraw the queen. Hope that's right. He's got bishop here, which is slightly annoying. What pawn there? Okay, I'll just withdraw. So he wants to take and put a knight there, which is really annoying. He wants a knight drop here, and it's really hard for me to stop him. So I'm not going to stop him, I guess. Ooh, I didn't see he could take that. Okay. Darn. Ah, this is looking nasty. Okay, so he's threatening this. He's threatening a pawn drop there. What can I do? I can defend with the bishop. Yeah, defending with the bishop looks good, but then you can just block. Okay, I'll do that anyway. But you can just put something there, which is rather annoying. And so it's only valuable if that's annoying. Yeah, I'm dying here. Darn. Don't know if I had anything here anyway. Don't think so. Okay, what can I do? Queen there is mating unless I run up. Queen there is still mating. Okay, come down. Okay, well done. So I felt like I had a nice position there, but it went to pot. Okay. So how did that go overall? Let's see. 4 love. So I could just quickly have a look at where that. So I felt like I had a nice position in this opening. So taking the pawn, is that a good move? Maybe even just going. Yeah, taking the pawn seems good. So takes. Queen takes d4 is good. I went for this first, and apparently pawn at e3. Queen takes d4. Bishop at b5 check. So it's not so good apparently. Should have just taken this. Queen takes d4. Bishop at b5 check. Pawn here. He has to castle. I don't complicate things. Keep the rook in reserve. So why didn't I do this? I think I didn't do this because I was worried about, you know, just the queen getting hit. But I guess I don't need to worry. Rook, queen takes rook, queen takes queen, king takes queen. I got a knight drop, and yeah, things are not going to look good here. I've got another knight in hand. So basically, I had a very nice position, but after this kind of stuff, white seems to be okay. If maybe even winning, like +10, wow. And it's just crushing position. Amazing how the tables turn. Okay, so in this game, the game before it, so what happened here? So this was kind of that key point. Okay, so here, so something went wrong. I feel like bishop d3 was the beginning of the trouble instead of bishop e2. Although that seems like such a minor point. Yeah, the bishop's in the wrong place. So this still feels, yeah, it's still okay. Maybe this is not ideal. Yeah, and I sort of slowly get ground down. It's really interesting. So basically this, I guess this move is the beginning of my trouble. So how to defend this position? Bishop at b4 is one idea, and bishop at d2 is another, or even pawn to b4. Okay, I'm sure that somehow there's another point before this where it goes wrong, but apparently not. Yeah, so this is not nice, which is fairly obvious. This bishop's on a really nice diagonal already. There's no need to move it. Yeah, kicking this bishop off. Okay, it just goes back. b4, just to stop the knight coming in. What a strange idea. Rook c8. So this is another idea. a5, just going. This is not natural Crazyhouse at all. Well, anyway. Okay, the game before that. So just to quickly run through it. So this is all. Yeah, so it's this line, which. So in the past, I've got to some crazy positions like this, which are almost mating. So is it knight here check? Yeah, knight here check, king goes back. Pawn here check, king here. Knight takes queen, and if you didn't take back the bishop, then obviously queen here would be mate. So you take back with the bishop, and then white tries to attack this bishop. That is, because obviously if you can take the bishop, then the queen drop here is mate. But it's quite a difficult position to play as black, because it's quite sharp. So apparently queen at e4 check is the move. After knight e2, moving the bishop. Okay, but then white can just block. What next? Queen takes g2. What if he just takes the bishop? You better have a mating attack. Oh, I see. So the thing is, you try and make him block with the queen. So something like here, king here, knight here is mate. So the key is to try and get a mating attack strong enough. So that can't be played. What about just doing, no? Okay, so oops. Yeah, we have to defend this. Okay, so knight e2 doesn't look like the strongest move actually. But what else can you do actually against queen there? It's quite a strong move. Okay, knight e2 straight away. So, and then you have this idea of pawn e3, but you can just take the pawn at e3. What's the idea? Try and get some weakness here. Basically, I don't understand this move. Pawn at e3. What's the idea of that? Feels like... Okay, you could just create a little bit more defensive here, and this allows the bishop to then take this pawn next move. Okay, so if he tries to block it off, then what? So this is not what happened in the game. It's just other stuff which I need to think about one day. h3, try and undermine here, try and get a knight in here. These sorts of ideas. Okay, but what happened in the game is knight f3, and pawn at h3 is good. Pawn at g4 is okay, but not ideal. So I lose some of my advantage. And I don't know what a queen okay sack is. Good move. That's also a good move. And here, apparently I'm winning. I just didn't realise. I can't believe this. I'm actually completely winning here. I just didn't know how to convert. Whew, okay, so I did this, which I thought was interesting, because I thought I had some kind of mating idea. But it doesn't work. Ah, yes. Because he can run up, and then, yeah, it doesn't work. So another idea is rook at e2 check, king d1, rook takes bishop, and he can't take it. Well, he can, but bishop at g5 check, he can block, knight here. So there's a huge attack, even a mating attack, which black can get in this position. So it's a quite, well, I think, well, just slide into the corner and knight here, checkmate, being the idea. Okay, so basically rook at d2 is the key idea. I missed, rook at e2 rather. Rook at e2, if king f1, pawn takes pawn, threatening. So if king takes rook, pawn at f3. So if you take it, I can take the rook with check, is the problem. If you go back, I can take the rook with check. So this is a kind of dilemma. If you go forwards, then the two knights in hand are a problem. Eek is kind of trapped. It would be tempting just to take this knight, but c6, king c5, that's like knight a5. So the knights are enough to trap the king. Okay, so rook e2 is really interesting. And if he goes this way, then you can go rook takes d2. If he goes back, you go rook e2 again. If he goes back, then what? Bishop at g6. So if white just tries to block, what's the idea? Something like this. I mean, it's really confusing, to be honest. But the point is, well, black is safe in this position. So basically, the key move in this position, it's really sharp stuff, is rook at e2, and I missed it. So that was that game. And finally, the first game in our series, where I'm white. Let's just quickly run that through. Hi there, DJ Test Dog. Do you computer analyze all your games? No, I don't, but so what I do is I computer analyze them and then I never look at them. Okay, so here I'm already losing. Yeah, I computer analyze all my long games, but because the idea is one day I'm going to look at them all, and then I never look at them. Hi there, Antic. I was just having a quick look at. So yeah, I somehow got sucked into an e4, e5 position, which I didn't like, and I'm losing a pawn. And this is not the way to continue. Maybe just knight f3, protecting d2. Let's try to be a bit more interesting. And somehow things turned out okay. So knight f6 is a really tough, or knight a4 apparently, tough moves to meet in this position. But I'm thinking, if I go knight a4, why can't I just take this knight? Because knight takes b2 check, and if I take this, knight f6 check, winning the queen. Okay, so that doesn't work, so I have to go like something like this. And then you've got d1 equals queen, takes. Again, I can't take because of a discovery attacking. And the threat is this now, so I go with this. Knight f6, wanting an exchange of queens, takes. And pawn, rook, and queen black has in hand apparently is really good for black. Okay, so basically this whole thing I kind of got sucked into a bad line somehow, which I think I sorted out in my third game. Knight c3 here. Yeah, to d4 is then not e4, right? Is not the move in this position. Is the key. So knight f3 to prevent the e5 advance. because I've got now 3 pieces on this square. And if just this, then I can now go e4. So I've got, so that's the key in this position. Knight f3 before e4. Yeah, Antic, the guy I was playing, is pretty good. Cross table, I've won 7 games against him. Though. It's not bad, but none for a while. Actually, that's not true because these were these were hand and brain games. They weren't real games. So maybe I've won 4 games, possibly. I don't know. Yeah, some fun games. Okay, so none of the people online are playing apart from Shelley. Oh yeah, some were chess. That's true. 3 were chess. Okay, so 3 were chess. 3 were probably hand and brain. So maybe I've only beaten you once actually in Crazyhouse. But yeah, so those 3 were chess. Okay. Okay. But yeah, hopefully I'll be better prepared for next time because I actually had a look at the openings. I went 2 love against you. Oh, okay. Maybe. Oh yeah, maybe it was some 5 plus 5 or something, and then I did okay. Yeah. Cool. Well, thanks for playing, Antic. It's good to have you back playing Crazyhouse, and hopefully there'll be more Crazyhouse streams this week. The Crazyhouse World Championship matches are starting again. You can see them on the calendar, and you can get all the information on Crazyhouse World Championship on the blogspot zhchess.blogspot.com if you're interested, in case anyone here is new and hasn't heard about it. Yeah, thanks to the games. Definitely, I'm not very good at going through old games, but I do find that I run into the same kind of opening problems, so it's good to have a look. Especially when you're in these sharp lines. At least a couple of those 4 games, there was just one really sharp move, and then my position was lost. Okay, and well played, Antic, in the Ontario Open at the weekend, going 5 out of 6 in the tournament. Nice work. So next time you will be in a higher rating category for sure. Okay, thanks for watching, everyone. This is OK signing out.